Hey friends, we're going to tap in and see what is the gossip about you. So go ahead, tap in with yourself. What is a number that you feel drawn to, or even one of these crystals that you're feeling drawn to? So for deck number 1, we have red carnelian, right? For those of you that are choosing tarot deck number 2, we have Malachite. And for those of you that choose deck number 3, we have rose quartz. All right, so go ahead, drop the number that you chose in the comments below. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Timestamps are in the description, so let's tap in. All right, so for those of you that chose tarot deck number 1, this is the Light Seers Tarot. So you also chose the red carnelian here, right? So we're going to get into the reading and see what the gossip is about you. For those of you that chose deck number 1, red carnelian. Let's see, what do we have going on, Spirit? Tap me in. What's the gossip here about deck number 1? Okay. The gossip about you is that you're really focused on yourself, okay? You could be in a season where you're prioritizing self-care. I think this has a lot to do with Venus and Aries. So some of you could have like Aries placements in your chart. But this could be a time where you're really just prioritizing you. And there are people that maybe feel some type of way about that, about you just kind of focusing on taking care of you and not them. So there could be some people that are like upset that, oh, you know, they're not prioritizing me or they're not supporting me right now. So let's see what else is coming through here as far as the gossip is, what the gossip is for tarot deck number 1, the Light Seers Tarot. For some of you too, there could be a lot of talk about your love life with this Ace of Cups. A lot of talk about your love life. A lot of people wondering, like, you know, what's going on with them. Very curious about you. You might be someone that is like very private, all right? You don't really share too much. So there's definitely people that are trying to like understand what you got going on here with this Ace of Swords. There could be some gossip as well around, for some of you, what is it? Cognizance potentially. I can't remember which one it is. But it's like the gift of just like knowing things. So some of you could have like that spiritual ability where you just be knowing stuff, okay? And people could be gossiping about like just how it's just like, whoa, how do they know that, right? It could just be stuff that you know about people without them even having to tell you. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. What is the gossip here on deck number 1? You could also be someone that's just like really smart too, just on an intellectual level, and people could even feel a little like threatened by how smart you are. That's so interesting. Because that 5 of Wands could definitely be people that also position themselves to be in conflict with you. It's very weird. For some of you, we got a couple of characters on the table who could be the ones doing the gossiping. We have a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that could be doing the gossiping here, okay? So these could be people, like I mentioned, that you might just not be giving attention to. You're focusing on just doing your own thing here with the Ace of Cups. And that is causing a little conversation amongst people. Like, you know, why are they not open to connecting with me? Why are they not, you know, showing up how they normally show up? You might have been like overextending yourself. And that's something that you recognize, and you're like, all right, well, since my energy, my effort isn't really being appreciated, I'm just going to pour this into myself. And people feel it. I get like people feel your absence. So that could be something that's coming through here as well. This King of Pentacles could also be you. You are someone who is very stable, secure, focused on the bag, but also like your legacy. You're someone that is very articulate, is something that's coming through. So I don't know if some of you do anything where you're speaking or teaching. I don't know what you got going on there, but yeah, it's something about you just being really good at what you do as well when it comes to your career, your business. People could gossip about that. All right, your money, even. There could be people that are kind of like pocket watching you. That's hilarious. Oh man, people could also be gossiping about how you, if this is you as a Knight of Swords, you don't have time for the bullshit. Like, you will get on this motherfucking motorcycle. Maybe it's not a motorcycle, it could just be a car for some of you. You will get, you will go, you will leave. Like, you don't have time for the bullshit. So people could also gossip about the fact that you ain't got time for it. Like, this could be people that a person that you've kind of distanced yourself from, or maybe people that you distance yourself from. Like, you don't have a problem like getting the fuck on if people don't really appreciate you, value you, or just bring like anything good to your life. You're just like, yeah, I'm out. So people could feel some type of way about that. We're gonna get some cards, some oracle cards next. See what the gossip is about. Deck number 1. Those of you that chose number 1. Those of you that chose number 1. What's the gossip? Okay. Look, I told you, plenty. That's that King of Pentacles. People gossip like, dang, you're just so abundant. Okay, so people are definitely gossiping about your abundance. That's coming through very significantly. Ooh, and lust. All right, so they could gossip about, I don't know, your body or something. Y'all be posting like thirst traps or something. I don't know, shit. I don't judge. Do your thing. Or you could just be posting you. You just might be one sexy ass motherfucker, okay? So people could be gossiping about that too. I don't know why I'm just getting this spicy ass energy. I told you, Venus and Aries has a lot to do with this. You know, this could be people that you have connected with intimately, people that want to connect with you intimately, okay? Like, they are not playing around when it comes to you. Sir, you got that body. All right, so hey, that's the gossip around you too. Some people might, I don't know, kind of try to like slut shame you or something. There's like energy of shame that kind of gets projected onto you. Maybe because you're like really comfortable in your skin, or you might even show off a little bit. Like, that's your prerogative. You're allowed to do that. And people could gossip about that and like make assumptions like, she loose or whatever. She just be out here. So yeah, that too can be the gossip about you. I'm like, baby, please. Are we really policing what women are wearing here in 2025 and then making like the most shallow assumptions about that? Because they might even make the assumption like, oh, she's just her looks, she's not smart or anything like that. Like, it's just all surface level. So that could be the gossip about you too. But little do they know, or some people do know, like, you also about your bag, and you are very smart. You do know a lot of shit on a spiritual level, but also just like on an intellectual level too. But that's the gossip about you. Let's see what else. We're gonna pull a couple more cards and then wrap it up for those of you that chose number 1. Okay, yeah, there's definitely talks around like your abundance here. I always see the fish as a symbol of abundance. So there's talk about that. There's also talk about you being like a star, okay? You having these like, maybe like standout qualities. You could have a talent of some sort that people gossip about. And then we have the lion. They also gossip about like your courage, and your hair. That's so random. People, that's so weird. I don't know. They could be saying stuff like, is that even her real hair or something? But yeah, there could be gossip around your hair is coming through really significantly, as well as, like I said, your courage, your boldness. Also, like, lions they are always like very regal to me. So people could think you're a little uppity too. So yeah. That's hilarious. We have surrender coming through as well. All right, so people could gossip about the way you kind of just like go with the flow, how you surrender to the unknown. You just kind of trust that life is going to take you where you need to go. I think that's why this fish is coming through as well, because they flow with the stream, right? So you flow with the stream of life, which takes you many different places, right? So some of you, there could be people that gossip about, maybe there's something that's really flexible about you, adaptable, changeable. So there could be some gossip around that. Like, for some of you, maybe you switch jobs a lot, right? That could be an example there. So that's something that people don't really understand, so they can sometimes judge that. But that's okay, right? You gonna do your thing. You gonna do you at the end of the day. And that's something with that lion as well. Standing 10 toes in who they are. Lions are associated with pride. Some people could even think you're prideful. That could be the gossip around you as well. But you know your worth. Point blank, period. So that is the gossip about you for those of you that chose number 1. I am going to wrap wrap up this message here. If any of this resonates, oh, actually, hold up. I did have another deck that I wanted to pull from, so we can maybe get some more qualities about the person or people that are gossiping about you. And so I did mention strong earth sign, especially a man, but it could really be any gender. But I'm getting a man coming through and a air sign. Let's see what else comes through. Who's gossiping about those that chose number 1? Who's gossiping? Okay. So we have customer service. This person might work in customer service. We have 888. Once again, your abundance. Okay, so this person definitely is pocket watching you. A pet owner. Okay, so this person could have a pet. We have curly hair. That's interesting. I don't really read these in the reversals, but I feel like I need to. So we have curly hair. I don't think this person has curly hair. We have, so it could be like straight hair or something else. Like we have Cancer coming up in the reverse. I don't think this is a Cancer. We have, how many? Because I said I was going to do 7. 5. Okay. We have root chakra. All right. Somebody could be gossiping once again about your stability, your security. Man, somebody's like big talking like about that. Okay. Then we have bowling. They could have like a imbalanced root chakra. So this could be someone that is like without, like they're in a state of lack. So they're talking about your abundance. Then we have bowling here. I don't know, this person could like to bowl or whatever. I don't know if y'all went bowling together at some point, whatever. All right, so that is the end of the reading here. If this resonated at all, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye. Hey, for those of you that chose tarot deck number 2, this is Our Own Healing Magic. You also chose the Malachite here. We're going to go ahead and tap into your messages and we're going to see what's the tea. What is the gossip about you? What are people saying about you? All right. So we already got 7 of Pentacles coming up. So people could be saying you're stuck. That's interesting. Like you're maybe not growing or moving forward. We gonna see what's coming through, but keep in mind this is gossip. Gossip ain't always true. You know, this could be, you could be in a space right now where you're just reevaluating some things, right? Considering what the next steps are gonna be. But people could be misinterpreting that, yes, as being stuck. 3 of Wands, you know, someone that is not having any movement. Motherfuckers could be saying you ain't got no motion. Why they saying that? Like, they need to mind their business. You out here, you contemplating, you strategizing, but it's being read as like inaction for some reason, okay? We're going to see what else is coming through for those of you that chose number 2, what the gossip is about. Oh my God, they will not stop talking about you not doing it. People could be saying you lazy. That is crazy. Like all of these cards are like no movement, nothing, no action being taken. That's wild. Why are people being like that? You're going through a transformation. Like that's really what's going on right now. But people could think you're going through like a lot of endings. Like things are just like not gonna grow for you, or they're not gonna move forward for you. That things aren't gonna shake. That's so weird. Who is this? There could be a Scorpio with a transformation card coming out, or somebody with Scorpio placements. Hey. I don't know if somebody actually passed away too. That's interesting. I don't know if you have gone through a loss like that, and you could be just kind of grieving and doing all that, and I don't know why someone would just be so cruel to be like, oh, well, they need to just basically pack it up, move forward with your life, like, just because that may be how they approach things. But you're allowed to slow down, you're allowed to rest, you're allowed to retreat, you're allowed to reflect. Give yourself space to do that, especially if somebody passed away. Like, that's a pretty big thing there. What the hell? What the hell? Like, for real, this person's weird. We could be a Taurus too. We got this Taurus Scorpio axis that is showing up. Oh, jeez. No, fudge. Oh, okay, I'm gonna read these for y'all because y'all got some interesting stuff. It's people saying a lot about you. So yeah. This Hierophant can also be, people could be gossiping about your spiritual beliefs. They might be a little different, unconventional. So yeah, people could be talking about that, or they could be more traditional. It doesn't matter. Okay. They could definitely be talking about your religious, spiritual walk. Now, for some of you, this can be someone that is in a position of authority that is gossiping about you, especially in the workplace. The Hierophant would be like a supervisor. Okay, so this could be, yeah, someone that's got a little rank over you or something. They could be gossiping about you. Shoot, especially at work, they might be saying you lazy or some shit. That's so messed up. This person is a loser. You need to mind their motherfucking business, okay? For some of y'all, yeah, I'm definitely getting workplace because Miss Ma'am coming through in her power suit. So, I mean, that could be you coming through in a power suit, or somebody. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or that could be the person that is gossiping about you. They could be gossiping about your success here with the Six of Wands, your confidence. Who is this hater? Like, big hater vibes. They could also be gossiping about your love life with that Ace of Cups. Your resilience. Okay, so keep in mind, these could be different people, and this is like different things that they're saying about you. All right, all gossip isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, especially with the Strength card, this can be people that are just like, damn, like she or he is so strong, like they've gone through so much. So yeah, that could be the gossip about you too. There could be gossip around, ooh, I don't like this. Somebody could be trying to say like, you always need help. You always begging for something. I don't know if some of y'all have ever done like a GoFundMe fundraiser or some shit. And maybe you got one going on right now. And there's definitely people saying like, you always got your hand out. Like, why you can't take care of yourself type shit. And I'm like, mind your motherfucking business. Like, for real. Yeah, sending you that stinking ass evil eye, talking behind your back, definitely praying on your downfall. Especially with that Death card, it's like people want you to fall off. There could be people, a person that wants you to fall off. There could also be some gossip around your relationship. If some of you are married in a partnership, there could be a lot of talk about that as well. You know, people, I heard pillow talk, so people could pillow talk about your relationship with their partner. That's weird. So people are strange. Like, go watch Netflix or something. Sit around gossiping about people, like, while you're in bed with your significant other. That's so odd. So let's see what else is coming up for those of you that chose number 2, deck number 2, what they gossiping about. They're saying toil. He who aims too much gets very little. So they could talk about your work, your effort, and maybe like how you're not really reaping any rewards or fruits of your labor, like for real. Somebody could be like clocking the stuff that you're putting your effort into, and they're just like, man, that shit, they ain't really doing shit. Like that type of vibe. I'm just like, ew, why you gotta be like that? But some people, they're just haters. With that 10 of swords, you need to get your spiritual protection up. A show stingray, yeah. Like somebody want to sting your ass, okay? People could also be talking about how balanced you are, aligned that you are. They got all the little chakras lit up here. That could be what people are talking about when it comes to your spirituality. Some of you could be into that type of shit, the chakra system and all that. People could talk about you, especially like somebody from church. I don't know if this is somebody from your church or just somebody that's kind of more traditionally religious or whatever, and you on some other stuff. I mean, which the chakra system is technically a tradition, just of another culture. So, you know, I don't really like when people say shit is new age. So that's what people could say about you. Like, oh yeah, they into that new age shit. And it's like, actually, this ain't nothing new about this. We have the lion here. So people could talk about you and your pride, maybe. Gossip about that. Like, oh, you full of yourself. Fuck them. They could also, this came up for number 1, so y'all might have some overlapping messages. They could be talking about your hair. It could be really nice, and people could gossip like, that ain't her real hair, his real hair, or whatever they be saying, just little goofy shit. Because I'm getting, somebody could have locks with this lion, because now I'm getting kind of like Rastafari type of energy coming through. So people could gossip about your locks. I don't know if you live in a place where people don't wear their hair like that. That's very interesting. Or you're in an environment, especially with a Hierophant, that's the workplace, where it could be a little more traditional in the expectations of appearance. And I don't even like the word traditional. It's just like more white-centered, Eurocentric. That is what it usually comes down to. So some of y'all can work with a lot of white folks or some shit, okay? And they be talking about your hair, but your hair fire, so whatever. We have redacted coming through. So people could also gossip about the fact that you don't tell them a lot. So this is making me think that these are people that are like closer to you. Not everybody, but somebody in the mix. This is someone that's actually close to you, and you might intentionally not tell them shit, and they might be wondering, like, gossiping about like, oh yeah, like it seems like they don't really fuck with me or some shit. And maybe you don't. Maybe you don't, and you know how this person would be if you were to just say that to them outright. So you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna let you cook. So this is someone that could be close to you, but you have chosen to just be very selective about what you share with them and all that stuff. All right, so we're gonna get a few more traits about who this person could be, or people could be, that are gossiping about you. So we have African, so they could be African. We have picnic. I don't know if it's somebody that you went on a picnic with or some shit. I heard picnic business, so they could have a picnic business. We also have June. They could be born in June or something could be significant. Y'all might have hung out in June or some shit. I don't know. We have sales. This person could work in sales. We have Sagittarius. This could be a Sag. Hiking. You might have been hiking with this person, or they could like to go hiking. Ooh, we have kissing. So for some of you, this could be someone that you were romantically involved with. We have in-laws coming up in the reverse, so I don't think it's the in-laws. Then we have moving in. This could have been somebody that you lived with at one point, especially if it's like a romantic thing involved. Or this could be someone, I mean, this could be a platonic connection too. Somebody that you lived with, a roommate or some shit. For others of you, this could be somebody that's just moving like right now. You know that about this person. So, all right, for those of you that chose number 2, I'm going to wrap it up here. If this resonated at all, please leave me a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye. For those of you that chose tarot deck number 3, this is the Mahogany Tarot. This is actually like the little gold's holographic Mahogany Tarot, okay, to be exact. So I'm super excited. I love this deck. This is also associated with the rose quartz crystal. So we're going to tap in and see what the gossip is about you. For those of you that chose number 3 here, the Mahogany Tarot. Oh, we going to get into it. I've enjoyed the messages so far. I mean, I don't know if enjoyed is the right word, but it's been interesting getting the drop. Okay, so let's see what's going on for those of you that chose number 3. What the gossip is about number 3, Spirit. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, that you ain't moving. There's no growth. Ain't shit happening. Ain't shit growing. It's interesting. Number 2 got this. I think as the first card too, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong there. But they got the same card. It was the first card. So y'all might want to check out number 2. That's crazy. They got the Hierophant too. Right. For some of y'all, this could be. They could also gossip about your religious or spiritual beliefs. This could be someone you are potentially in a spiritual community with. The Hierophant would be the leader of said community. So if you are a part of a spiritual community, this could be a person that's gossiping about you. This could also be like a teacher, a supervisor, someone that's in a position of authority. Possibly somebody that you work with, especially with the Pentacles coming through. They could be gossiping about your productivity. Someone could also be gossiping about your star qualities, your abilities to stand out here. It's interesting because this is a card that she's in the nude. I just have her covered up. But some of you could be very like comfortable in your skin. That was kind of coming up for number 1. So there might be some messages there for you too. But yeah, y'all could be very comfortable in your skin. Just living in your truth. I don't know if somebody wears an afro. People could like gossip about, you know, like, why is she wearing her hair like that? Like, is this the 70s or some shit? I'm like, bitch, shut up. You just mad you can't wear a motherfucking afro. Okay. So people could gossip about that. That's so weird. They could also gossip about just how authentic you are too. We have the High Priestess. There's definitely, if you're in a spiritual community, because we got the Hierophant and the High Priestess, they're counterparts. They gossip about you. I ain't gonna hold you. So you might want to be mindful of like how much you're sharing, especially on a personal level, when it comes to these individuals. Because because they gossip amongst each other or potentially with other people within the community. So yeah. People could also gossip about your spiritual abilities. You might be a high priestess, someone that's very intuitive, tapped into the spiritual realm. Let's see what else. What else is the gossip for pile number 3, deck number 3? We have the 8 of Cups. People also talk about how you move away from things that just don't serve you. It's just like, whatever. Like, this isn't doing it for me. I don't really need to be here anymore. I heard a quitter. So they might even call you a quitter. That could be the gossip about you. But ultimately, when the 8 of Cups comes through, it's just something that's not working for you ultimately. But people could judge that. Some of y'all might have walked away from like a spiritual community or something like that. Or some type of club, organization that you were a part of. You could have been intuitively led to walk away from it because also just on a practical, realistic level, you weren't really seeing the fruits. That could be the 7 of Pentacles. This could have been why you walked away, because it's just like, yeah, there's no growth that's really happening here. I'm kind of wasting my time, my energy. So you chose to move away from a situation. People are definitely talking about that. Any kind of group that you were a part of, that you left, people got something to say, okay? But fuck them, let them talk. Let them call you a quitter or whatever, like you're non-committal, just all the things. Oh well, I'll be that. I will be that. All right, let's see what else we got going on for number 3. The gossip for number 3. We have energy. Do not lose your head because you will lose yourself. People could talk about how much energy you have. You might be someone that kind of has like an Energizer Bunny approach to life, all right? People just might not understand, like, dang, how did they just keep going? How do they accomplish so much? And it could be because you are also someone that's very cognizant of your energy. You don't really divulge it in spaces where it's just not beneficial for you. So people could gossip about that too, like maybe how quick you are to remove yourself from spaces where the energy is not right. Because if the energy was right, you would have experienced more growth. And the fact that you didn't, it might have caused like a lot of blockages in your life. Actually, whatever this space is that some of you walked away from, you, in doing so, it starts to open up the energy channels for you. You might have been feeling really drained and just having a lack of energy and motivation. But now, since you separated from this space or this person, whoever this is, now that you separated from them, it's like your energy, it just returns. You have so much vitality. You have so much focus, so much drive to like handle business and, you know, do what you need to do, okay? So people could even be gossiping about that. Let's see, what else is the gossip for number 3? Gossip for number 3. Over here being like super particular as I usually am. All right, let's see what else is the gossip for those that chose number 3, Spirit. Scorpion. Some of you could be a Scorpio or have those placements in your chart. So they could be gossiping about, somebody could be gossiping about how you're toxic or kind of like poisonous or something, or you have this ability to sting people. Okay, so there could be some gossip around that. But you might have every reason to be that way. Usually Scorpions, they're not on the attack. They're typically on the defense. Well, I guess shit, they be eating shit, so they be attacking stuff. But nonetheless, I feel like you might get into that mode, like when you gotta defend yourself, so people could gossip about that, like how you'll sting them up a motherfucker at the end of the day. Like, don't play with me. So that could be the gossip about you too, for those of you that chose number 3. Like, you kind of fiery. Could have some fire placements in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could be where this energy comes from too. That's why you got to be even more protective of your energy as a fire sign, because that's your motivation and your drive that is often impacted when you're not in spaces or with people that are right for you, that are like genuine and stuff. Because you could have been around some people that were kind of secretive too with the High Priestess about how they really felt about you. There's been like a lot that's just kind of going on behind the scenes. We have the Beaver, which is a hard worker, okay? Very focused on their goal, tenacious. They don't give up until they achieve their goals. So they could gossip about you. That even goes hand in hand with that energy card and the rabbit. So, you know, that could even be an additional spirit animal for you, like is the rabbit, but also the beaver. All right, so they could definitely gossip about the fact that you don't give up. Okay, they might, it's funny because they might call you a quitter, but at the same time, you don't give up on what's important to you. All right, you don't give up on the things that bear fruit for you, right? So they could gossip about that, like you just know yourself so well, and you know, like, well, somebody could just be really offended that you're not a part of like their space, their group, their life or something. I don't know. We have reciprocity. Yeah, like you are looking for things that are reciprocal. Shit that actually like pours into you. If you're gonna put your time and energy into something, it's gotta put something back into you. I heard into your pocket. So this could have been something that you like spent a lot of money on, and you were just like, yeah, like, but this isn't benefiting me in any way. And I'm not, you know, trying to make offense or anything, but it's kind of giving me like the energy of tithing or something. And it's just like, well, I'm not really getting anything out of this. Like, I'm being prayerful and, you know, living my life in alignment with my moral code and all this stuff. And it's just like, well, I'm still not getting the blessings, the things that I've been praying for. So you might have just been like, all right, I'm out. For others of you, this isn't about a spiritual space. This is just about reciprocity in general. You know, you're not going to deal with people that don't match your energy. We have healing as well. People could be gossiping about the fact that you're taking time to yourself, focusing on you, focusing on your healing. They could be gossiping about the way that you're going about your healing. Especially if you're kind of taking I'm getting like a shadow work approach with that High Priestess that came through. So that could be something that you're doing, and there could be someone that is a little more conservative, I guess, in their practices, and they're just like, what is shadow work? Like, you need to go to church or some shit. Like, it's kind of giving that vibe. So people could be gossiping about just the way that you're healing, which is really none of their goddamn business. Because if they're not paying for it, they're not putting the time and energy into it, like, who really gives a fuck? Okay. But yeah, let's see what else comes through. Let me see if we can get some more characteristics of these people. We have Taurus energy come through. So this person could be a Taurus or have those placements in their chart. What else do we have? Aquarius as well. Taurus, Aquarius, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so any of those signs. We'll see if we can get some more characteristics about who this could be. Okay, 11. I don't know if this person, Scorpio is coming through strong. So this person could have Scorpio placements, as we have the Scorpion card. Okay. We have wavy hair, so this person could have wavy hair. We have Cancer coming up in the reverse, so it's not a Cancer. Aquarius, we got the star. It's definitely an Aquarius, okay? That is talking cash shit about you, or they have Aquarius placements in their chart. And Taurus, oh my God, y'all, I kid you not. I literally said Taurus earlier. It's an Aquarius and a Taurus that is talking cash shit about you. Oh my God. So if this resonated at all, please leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.